Now, Scott Walker leading in the polls in Iowa, last ones I saw anyway. He was at a forum sponsored by the Koch brothers yesterday, and I've heard a lot of Democrats talking about this bite. Let's play it.
Is President Obama a Christian?
You're not going to get different answers than I said before. I said, I don't know. I presume he is by his comments in the past, but I've never asked him about that. And as someone who's a believer myself, I don't presume to know someone's beliefs about whether they follow Christ or not unless I've actually talked with them and understand that. But he said he has, so I'll take his word.
You're shaking your head. What's the problem with that answer?
It's disgusting. Listen, as a professing Christian, that is a dog whistle. That is as close to fighting words as you're going to get. In other words, you're going to have to talk to all 320 million Americans to find out if we're a Christian. If someone is a professing Christian, as I am, as this president is, that is all that is required in our faith. And for him to, oh, well, I don't know, he's tap dancing around, what it does, it's a dog whistle saying that this guy is not honest. But worse than that, he's saying he's not honest because, again, there's that part of the base. He's not really an American. He's not really a Christian. He's really a Muslim. And he's playing to that on the sly. It's disgusting, and people are very offended by it.
I suspect, Governor Barbour, you don't agree with that assessment.
Well, let's start off as the news guy asked him about it.
Mike Allen.
This is not like he's making a speech. Right. Like Hillary Clinton talking about the right to rise is not this and trying to take her whole speech to attack Jeb Bush. You got to ask a question. I am a evangelical Christian. You don't know that. You don't know what's in my heart. If I take you at your word that you're a Christian.
And that's what we're supposed to do. And that's all we're supposed to do.
And that's all he did. He says, I take him at his word.
Brianna, didn't Hillary Clinton give a very similar answer when Steve Kroft on 60 Minutes asked the same question back in 2008 when they were in the middle of this primary battle? I recall her saying, like, he is a Christian, I take him at his word, you know, as far as I know. I mean, I remember Obama people complaining about her answer,
we were mad then, too.
We were mad then.
We were mad then, too.
And it speaks, I think, let's talk big picture Scott Walker here. It speaks to what I think may be one of the biggest problems of his candidacy, and that is answering questions.